Gameweek 38 team selection video. In today's video, I'll review Gameweek 37 and show you how my team's shaping up for the final game week, including my latest transfer plans and captaincy thoughts. I'm currently 750 places from top 10k, 2 points off it, so in touching distance. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button. The aim is to get 25 likes. In touching distance of top 10k, with a total of 64 points. Let's see how I got them points. As you can see, Flecken got 2 points. He conceded 3 in a 3-2 loss to Fulham. Vicario rested ahead of the Europa League final. Defensively, Conte was the standout pick. A goal, clean sheet and 3 bonus points. Guardiola and Saliba picked up 2 and 1 points. It could have been so much better. Saliba came off at half-time with a hamstring injury, but Arsenal kept a clean sheet. Man City got a clean sheet wipeout in the last minute. Milinkovic, second on my bench, got a goal. Annoying, but it is what it is. Into midfield we go. Annoyingly, Saka and Salah blanked again. Both are getting a bit frustrating. But with the season ending, likely I'll keep both of them. Rodgers got 6 points and got a goal, and Bowen scored but missed a penalty. His first penalty miss, I believe. As I mentioned previously, Man City clean sheet wipeout, and it was Eze. Came off the bench and scored. So I didn't even get the points from Eze, and I didn't even get a clean sheet from Guardiola. Bit frustrating. Worcester got a goal, an assist, and 2 bonus points. Many players sold Marmoush for Watkins after he got benched in Gameweek 36. I held on to him, mostly because I couldn't afford the upgrade from Marmoush to Watkins. So instead, I went Watkins to Isaac. And the transfer paid off. Marmoush got a goal and 8 points, and Watkins got an assist. It paid off even more that Isaac wasn't even in the matchday squad. I didn't really want to sell Isaac ahead of Everton on Gameweek 38, but it's paid off so far. As you can see, I captained Watkins. Many people did anyway. So not the best points, but I felt like he was the best captain going into the game week, so I did the move. Okay, let's focus on the last game week of the season and how I tried to get myself into the top 10k. Okay, here we are. Team selection. The first decision to make is Vicario or Flecken. Currently I'm starting Flecken, favouring the home tie. My thought process around this one is, Tottenham won the Europa League last night, so a home tie at the stadium, you expect celebrations. And for this reason, I think they'll win. But this isn't locked in yet. I'll keep checking clean sheet odds and make a decision who I think is going to keep the clean sheet closer to the deadline. Onto the defence we go. And this back three was locked in. Bowen at home against Everton, Guardiola away against Fulham. Both sides will be desperate for a win to try and secure top 5 and qualify for the Champions League. It's a little bit frustrating that Saliba's got injured, out for the season when he's got an away game against Southampton, where you expect a clean sheet. That was my route into Arsenal's defence, with many managers having Raya. So I am a tad bit worried that I'm going to lose ground if Arsenal keep a clean sheet, with many managers having Raya. So I could look to sell him and buy another Arsenal defender. Arsenal do have a few injuries in defence. Gabriel, Saliba and Timber look like they're out for the season. So a clean sheet might not be as locked as I think. I am thinking about just benching Saliba and picking Milinkovic. Milinkovic at home against Chelsea. And while I know that's a tough tie, as a Chelsea fan, if he doesn't keep a clean sheet, I won't be that upset, because hopefully that means Chelsea have got top 5 and a Champions League place for next season. Into midfield we go, and Rodgers away against United. With United losing in the Europa League final last night, I'm not sure how they'll do. They've got nothing to play for in the league, while on the other hand, Aston Villa ideally need to win to get top 5, so I expect Rodgers to do something. Next up we have Saka, away against Southampton. A few weeks ago, the plan was to captain him this game week, and that's why I held on to him. But after listening to Arteta's press conference, he did hint that he could rotate players. And for that reason, I'm a bit worried about captaining him, just in case he comes off. Salah hasn't been in form for a couple of weeks, but I'm not planning to sell him. Crystal Palace played on Saturday in the FA Cup final, then on Tuesday, and now they've got a match on Sunday. They've already qualified for Europe now, so it could give Glasner a chance to rotate. Lost in the midfield is Bowen. Away against Wolves, not much to say. They've been really consistent all season, so I'm hoping for a goal or an assist. Into the forward line we go, and next up is Ollie Watkins. Away against Man United, and with them trying to get top 5, I expect them to score, and Ollie Watkins is usually involved. The same goes for Wissa. When Brentford score, it's usually Bowen or Wissa who get the goal involvements. Lastly in my team is Marmoush, away against Fulham. I'm not desperate to sell right now, but closer to the deadline, it could be sold. He got benched into game week 26, and for that reason, I'm a little bit worried. We'll likely get some early league team news on the City. And if he's not starting, I'll likely sell or bench and bring Eze into the team. Okay, option 1, sell Eze. It's not a transfer that I desperately need to do, but if anyone from my front line doesn't start, then they can be benched, and I can buy Bowen or Cliver and bring them in. Option 2, just sell Marmoush, and then buy either Wilson or Evanilson. Wilson obviously depends if he starts, but I think Isaac will be back. He's a very good tie. Evanilson at home against Leicester, and I could buy him. Option 3 is to sell Saliba. I've only put 2 options here in Kerkez and Wan-Bissaka. Kerkez is at home against Leicester. As you can see with all 3 of my options, it has a Bournemouth player. I think they have the best fixture this weekend, and they have no players from that team, so I'm keen to get somebody. They have a third option, and that is to buy Ben White and try and get a bit of Arsenal cover. Because if Arsenal keep a clean sheet and everybody has Raya, then I could be losing many points in the last game week, and that won't give me a good chance of getting the top 10k that I want. Option 4, very unlikely. I've only just bought Watkins in, and they actually sold him for Isaac only last game week. Isaac didn't start, so it would be a bit stupid to do that. But if Isaac starts and there's no fires to put out, then I could make the switch, because I'm more confident in Isaac scoring goals. And with him being more highly owned, not having him is a bigger threat in my rank than going without. Every one of these transfers I'm not sure about, and to be truthfully honest, I don't think I'll make a transfer right up until deadline when I've seen any team news, so I can make sure I'm putting out 11 that I really want to field. I don't think I'll sell Saliba. If I had to rank them in probability, selling Eze is more likely. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think I should do with this transfer, because it could make or break whether I get in the top 10k or not. Alright, let's just quickly look at the team and the transfers that I've just spoke about and what that would look like. So if I sold Saliba, it'd be for Kerkez. He's at home against Leicester, expects a clean sheet, so it could potentially be a really good transfer. The other option is selling Marmoush, and he would be likely sold for Evanilson, who again is at home against Leicester. And then the third option is to sell Eze. I'm only likely going to do that if one of my front 7 isn't starting, because I'm not that keen on benching Rodgers or Mbeumo. Which player comes in for Eze is a bit of a toss-up between Bowen and Kluivert. I really do like Kluivert's fixture, but Bowen has got 7 attacking returns in his last 7 games. And for the last 5 game weeks I've wanted to buy him and I haven't, so I don't want to regret it again. Now lastly is captain decisions. Right now the captain's armband's on Salah, with Saka vice-captain. The other options are Mbeumo away against Wolves and Watkins away against United. I have one fifth choice, and that's if I buy Bowen. If I buy Bowen and he's away against Ipswich, I could actually captain him. But we'll see. Most likely the captain armband will stay on Salah, but there's a small chance that Bowen will get it. Okay, let's wrap this video up with an outro. Gameweek 38 team selection out of the way. If you made it this far, thank you very much. It really means a lot. And apologies for listening to me. This is my first time being in front of a camera, so I'm sorry that I'm a bit robotic and a bit uncomfortable. But hopefully, over the next few weeks, I keep getting better and better. And only a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't do any of this. And I'm sure not many people will see this, but this is to challenge me and get me out of my comfort zone. And I feel like I'm getting better and better. If you watched this and you found it helpful, please hit subscribe and click the like button. 25 likes. Hopefully I can get it. And lastly, I'll do one more video at the end of the season, just to give you all an update if I get top 10k. The crazy thing is, this will be the end of the 15th season playing FPL. Yes, I know, I must be old. You might be able to see the grey hairs at the side. Signing off. See you later.